Do not use a home equity line of credit to pay off your debt until you've watched this video. There are some great reasons to use a home equity line of credit, and there are some reasons why you shouldn't be using a home equity line of credit. And I'm going to get into those today in this video. I'm also going to share with you a strategy that I've used to help my clients pay off almost $9,000 in debt over the last 3 or 4 months using a home equity line of credit. I also have another client that did it that's not using a home equity line of credit the right way because they did it before I met them. So you're going to want to watch this video if you're thinking about using a home equity line of credit to pay off your debts. So let me share with you a story about somebody that I met that I was trying to help through a situation, and they ended up going and getting a second mortgage before they met with me. And so this is something I would not have advised them to do had they met with me first. They went and got a second mortgage. Instead of a home equity line of credit, they got a second mortgage, which is, a lot of people are like, what's the difference? Well, a second mortgage is a fixed amount, and it's a fixed payment, and it's a fixed borrowing amount. So it doesn't rotate. It's not like where you can pay it and charge it again and pay it and charge it. Home equity lines of credits are really good for being able to pay it down and then use that money again if you need it. So it's like act as an emergency fund, if you will. But they got a second mortgage, a fixed mortgage, paid off a bunch of debt, and then had those problems I shared with you earlier about a false sense of security. They had a false sense of they paid off their debts and they racked up their credit card debts again. And they came to me at that point and they said, Paris, we've used all our equity. Our credit cards are up to our eyeballs in credit card debt again. How do we get out of this? And I gave them some ideas, but the reality is the story is to show that if you don't do what you're supposed to do, if you don't address the underlying habits, behaviors, beliefs, if you have that false sense of security that, hey, my credit cards are free now, I can rack them up again, you're just putting yourself in an absolutely worse situation. So please do not do that. Do not do that.